Hi, I'm Larissa Evans, and this is a meditation based on the second statement in the Gospel of Thomas. Let one who seeks not stop seeking until one finds. When one finds, one will be troubled. When one is troubled, one will marvel and will reign over all. Begin by closing or lowering your eyes. Taking a nice deep breath and making sure you're comfortable. Notice first your posture. And then notice your breathing, settling for a moment into the rhythm of your breath. Now imagine that you are walking with friends in town one fine day in June. As you're going along and talking casually together, a trailhead off the main road catches your eye. You've never noticed a path there before, and you're curious. However, you don't mention it. You and your friends continue the outing, and afterwards, you move on with the rest of your day. As the following weekend approaches, you find yourself still thinking of that interesting path. I shall explore it, you think to yourself, and you carve a space in your schedule to do so. The time arrives, and fortunately, the weather is perfect. Out you set. As you start along this path, you find it takes you between the rear of some businesses then the rear of some residences, and then up a set of stairs into the hillside. One of those patches of nature wedged amongst urban life. Up and up you tread for what feels like an eternity of upward walking. You begin even to get heady and light the elevation striking at the cells of your body in that unusual way it does. Finally, you see a clearing ahead where the trail ends. It is buffered at the edge by huge, flat, vertical stones. You approach this natural railing of sorts and look out below. What you see is most strange. Yes, something is odd indeed. The town is below. However, it looks especially dark and dismal. Almost colorless in shades of gray. This stands in sharp contrast to the nature amongst you on the path. The plants and flowers are especially vivid. Even the rock edge seems to shimmer iridescently in the sunshine. The town. Your breath catches in your chest. A wasteland. This is the word that occurs to you. A most true word indeed. A wasteland lies spread out beneath you. Perhaps this is elevation sickness? The contrast cannot be this sharp. Or is it? You tip your head back and breathe deeply. The air is so sweet and heavenly. Air so good you haven't drunk it in as such in years, perhaps ever in this lifetime. You tip your chin back down and look below. Stench. Utter stench of unwise industry and abuse spread out for you to observe from your new aerial point of view. It's devastating. You turn, slide down against the rock wall. Spread your legs in front of you and lean against the coolness of the stone. Breathing heavy, in and out. Eyes looking off into nothing, thinking, considering. How deeply disturbing this scene you've come from that only yesterday seemed normal. That now you realize more fully is putrid, dead, artificial, toxic. You breathe in deeply the heavenly air again. This gift, this sweet gift. You look around, the glossiness of the plants, the shockingly saturated hues of flowers of various sizes. The high-definition texture of the dirt and pebbles and rock. The sunshine that is both soft and bright and so deeply nurturing. Here is home. Here is home. You feel tired suddenly. And just here is a clump of moss beside you. You lie down and place your head upon it. And fall asleep. You feel a warm, comforting hand on your shoulder and open your eyes to see a man crouched beside you with wavy dark hair and deep dark eyes. His face is kinder than any you've seen. You sit up. He offers you a cup of water. You drink, and it deeply soothes you. He then takes a simple circlet of willows strung together and places it upon your head, where it rests comfortably, perfectly around your crown and against your forehead. Welcome, he says, to the kingdom. You understand. He smiles with you, gets up, and leaves. You then awake. You had been dreaming. You sit up and adjust to the light, which is now coming in at a different angle. You slowly stand up and brush yourself off. You start back down the path towards the world you've come from. Still feeling the imaginary crown on your head like a phantom limb. It is sure as your understanding of the world you're returning to. Very few fellow humans will see the crown, yet you know it's there. An induction via a path of seeing truly. One, via curiosity, attention, and intention. And courage to step amongst the unknown. Start to feel yourself breathing again now here in the room. Notice your posture. Shift your body. And open or raise your eyes. Thanks for meditating with me.